All right, everyone, we are back, and it's time for round 12. This time with engines. Yes, with engines. Isn't that huge? Round 12 at Daytona. It's the... Did I update it? I'm pretty sure I did. Hang on, guys. Give me a moment. I gotta update the title. All right, should be updated now. All right, it's the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona. Final race before the playoffs begin. This will be the last stream of the night, and then we'll do the playoffs, I think, next week, next Sunday night. So let's explain the situation right now with the playoffs, because I have everything set up. There are right now, at the moment, 10 drivers locked in. 8 of those drivers locked in via wins: Steve Morgan, Matthew Brown, Luke Rennie, Casey Nanico, Gatlin Downey, Joe Arvin Alonso, Justin Knight, Jaden Scott, Christian Russell, Mitchell Collins are the next two that are in via points. So there are 6 spots now open as we speak. Here's how they look. Justin Knight is ranked 11th, 41 points up. Matthew Logan, 12th, 34 points up. Jordan Lopez, 13th, 16 up. Dylan Young is 14th, he's 15 up. Carter Friesen, 15th, 10 up. And Nathan Stapleton is 16th, 5 up. Now, the guys that are below the cutoff right now. Trey Wright's in 17th, 5 back. Christian Vargas is in 18th, 6 back. Julio Caesar is in 19th, 16 back. Diogo Pez is 20th, 26 back. Marty Johnson, 21st, 30 back. Jesse Turner, 22nd, 31 back. Johnny Garner, 3rd, 36 back. Edwin Mendez is 24th, 38 back. John Andrews, 25th, 38 back as well. And Tyler Markle is 26th, 42 back. Now, here's the deal with some of the other stuff that's happening. Colin Denton, he has a win, but he's 4 points back on the top 30 right now. If he doesn't make the top 30, he's not in the playoffs. If he does make the top 30, he will be in to the round of 16. He's got some opponents he's got to deal with. CJ Williams currently has 30th at the moment. Zachary Fitzwater, Benny Watson, Joey Hightower are ahead of C.J. Williams, who's in 30th. And then Brian Ferris, Derek Hamill, 32nd and 31st. Now, those drivers that I just mentioned, they're in a must-win situation as well. If they don't win, they are eliminated from the playoffs. Justin Zaidel, pretty much, if there is one retiree, as long as it's not him, he is guaranteed into the round of 16. So there are very little spots up for grabs. It's going to come down to the World Center of Racing, the Daytona International Speedway. How exciting is it going to be to end the regular season right here? Let's get this promoted as we speak. All right, let's get things going.
Drivers, start your engines.
So right now, Colin Denton lines up on pole. Justin Zaidel next to him. That's row number 1. They are fighting for a playoff spot. Row number 2, Marty Johnson, Jordan Lopez. They're fighting for a playoff spot. Johnson 30 back, Lopez 16 up. Justin Knight inside row 3. He's already into the playoffs with an Atlanta win. Tyler Markle next to him. He's 42 back, most likely in a must-win situation. Row number 4, Matthew Logan. Looks like he could be good to be into the round of 16. He's 34 up, ranked 12th as we speak. Casey Nanico in the 18 is current at 1 at Richmond, so he's in. And in row number 5, you got Zachary Fitzwater, who's in the 10. He's in a must-win situation. Gatlin Downey won at Michigan earlier this year. We look on row 5 inside Nathan Stapleton. Right now has that final spot, but he's 5 up in the playoffs. And next to him, Matthew Brown, the 6, who won the 600 earlier this year, and he's in. Then row number 7, Daytona 500 winner, Joe Arvin Alonso. And next to him is the 38, that is Benny Watson. Let me get you the playoffs, when the playoff points will be awarded. I have it somewhere. Season 5 schedule. Let me tell you right now. 10, 20, and 40. So it should be a good one today. We started here in the regular season And now we end here. Colin Denton, Justin Zeidel will bring the field to the green flag for round 12 of the New Era Cup Series at Daytona. Let's do it. It's showtime. Justin Zeidel in the one, already losing spots on the high side because he had no draft whatsoever. With that 8 car, Colin Denton with a good start as they all go into turn number 3. Speeds of about 185 miles an hour. Justin Knight, he's made his way up into the 2nd position. They come off of turn 4, lap 1 of the Coke Zero Sugar 400, led by Season 3 Daytona 500 winner, Colin Denton. And Brian Ferris, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not see that you had to come in. Justin Knight is going to take the lead away from Colin Denton off of turn 2. Atlanta winner, and behind him, the 500 winner. I'm in trouble already! Casey Nanicol around the 18. And gives me a reason to restart the race, I would say. Yep. Why not? That's an aborted start. I know it was 2 laps, but let's be nice to Ferris. I had to find a reason. And now we try again. Mendez. Okay, everyone's going now. That is good to see. Let's try this again. Another restart. Green flag is back out. We're racing at Daytona once again. Someone in the 2nd pack did not get going. I think it was Steve Morgan in the 13 who may be down a cylinder already at the start of this one. And that is a tough break for him. But hey, he's already in with 2 wins. But it is affecting some drivers like John Andrews. John Andrews shouldn't even be in a situation where he has to win and make the playoffs. He should have won at Texas, but just a bad beat. Tough break for him, but Colin Denton leads lap 1 of the Coke Zero Sugar 400. 3 wide for 2nd. Matthew Logan taking a look to the inside. He's got that, and now Zachary Fitzwater in that must-win situation is running 3rd. But Colin Denton doing a good job in the race lead right now. That's where he wants to be. Once again, he won the Daytona 500 in Season 3, so he knows how to get it done on the plate tracks. But yeah, look at how these guys may need a caution right here. Then he got Steve Morgan, a tough break for him. But hey, I think he's just going to play it safe today. You got Fitzy, who's made his way up to 2nd spot, and Nathan Stapleton, who is now in 3rd, but around for the 10 car to the inside. Fitzwater in a must-win situation if he wants to be in the playoffs. Denton leads of the line. We work on lap 3. 2 and 3 wide racing, entering the 1st turn. Here comes the 40 car Keyshawn Richardson, and he is definitely in a must-win situation. Beyond back on the cutoff as we speak. Nice speed shot working there, all drivers working their way down the backstretch. Fitzwater does put a block for a moment on Richardson, but now Richardson's got a good run inside. This should be a one-stop strategy today, as it is a 40-lapper, and because it is a track that is a super speedway, it is a 1X race. Richardson brings them to the line. He's got the lead. Here comes Dylan Young in the 3 car to the inside. Right now, he's in the playoffs, but only 15 up. 3 by 3 by 3 for the lead. The drivers are ready. No, you can't really play it safe today unless you have a win. You got to be aggressive through the entire 40 laps. Isaac Nichols in the 9, who's in a must-win as well. Inside for the race lead. He won in a truck before. I think back in Season 3 of the Camping World Winter Series when it was known. Joey Hightower also in a must-win situation. Your top 2 in that deal right now. Caesars just has to race his way in, but right now below the cutoff coming in today, 16 on lap 5. He's got to try to get a run on the 9 car. He won this race back in Season 2. Dominated the race, I should say, in general. Top 3. They are single file right now. Nice view down the backstretch. Caesar trying to get a run to the inside on Nichols. You can tell the Hendrick teammates are going to work together up high. And now here comes Eric Monaco in the 00. Ferris, can he put the block? Yes, he can. So Isaac Nichols with no help whatsoever. We'll be halfway through stage 1. Ferris coming to the line, looking inside, but Caesar leads the 5th lap. Steve Morgan coming down pit road to repair the car. Be numerous laps down, won't have a chance to win this thing. But we could have 4 wide in turn 2, we don't. There was a gap open for a moment that had Christian Russell. You got Johnny Garner trying to look for second on Matt Tuck. The part-timer is doing good so far. Monaco and Tuck 1-2, but Garner stuck in the middle. This will open the door for Carter Friesen, who came in today 10 above the cutoff, 15th. Alex Lander in the 66 looking for a 3rd position now. He's got Luke Rainey, Talladega winner behind him. You see that 2nd pack back there led by Derek Hamill. They're hoping with this pack going in 3 wide that a wreck happens. That way they can propel their way towards the front and maybe battle for the win. If a caution though does come out, we should see the pit stop happen under yellow flag conditions. Rainey's going to look inside, and he's trying to get some help from teammate Marty Johnson. Matt Tuck inside on Eric Monaco. They will go 3 wide for the race lead in turn 3. Let's see if Rainey can get the nice toe, but Tuck will shut the door as he's up to 2nd position. Johnson with a run, and Brian Ferris pushing the 12. Three to go in stage 1. Johnson looking. Rainey tried to shut the door. He couldn't. Rainey wants the playoff point. Is it going to help towards the postseason because he's already in? Some of these drivers' playoff points may not really matter to them. They just want to try and get into the playoffs and try and go for a chance at the championship. Johnson to the point. He's got Brian Ferris behind him as Johnson looks for his first playoff point win of the year. Off of turn 4. Give it to the 12. At the line with 2 to go. Matthew Brown entering the conversation. He's made his way up to the 2nd position. Justin Zidell in 3rd. They're looking to get playoff points as well with them already being with Brown in from his win. Zidell just needs a retirement, and he'll be in. Look at this pack here. This is trying to see how many drivers. I believe it's about 30 cars under a blanket as we speak, as Matthew Brown is going to the point, but he doesn't have the draft right now. That belongs to the 12, but Brown will clear the 12, and now here comes Benny Watson in the 38, coming to the final lap for stage 1. Watson's got to run 3 Fords, 3 wide inside is the 38. He's got Gatlin Downey behind him. Only with 5 playoff points, we'll love to get 6. Oh, Tyler Marco around in the 15. Oh, a big crash. Jaden Scott's in it. Marco's playoff hopes come to a crash. And for the first playoff point in the race, Benny Watson is going to get it. Looks like just a 2-car incident. Tyler Markle, Jaden Scott. Now, I think Scott should still be in the top 30, but he's kind of a little bit close. But I'm not too sure, though. And now we should see the drivers make their only stop of the day, but maybe fuel could be marginal. I think the fuel run's going to be about 24 to 28 laps. We got 30 laps to go. So what I'm thinking is with the drivers saving fuel... Oh, crap. Did I do my streaks? I think I did. Let's do them right now. I definitely believe everyone's going to come in. But I'm not a crew chief, so... Look at Marco's car. Very slow. You see Matt Tuck's going to come in. And same with Joey Hightower. Hightower playing some strategy early. Don't hit the 15. Alright, that's going to make SportsCenter's not top 10 plays. Joey Hightower pretty much just eliminated himself from the playoffs. What a bonehead move, Joey. Now that's just weird. As Tyler Markle very slow coming down the pits. Give you a replay what happened here. Happened in turn 2, not a place where you'd usually see an incident at Daytona in the 400, but just I think Dylan Young, does he just get in the 15 of Tyler Marco, or near 4 wide situation, and that's what happens. Marco gets turned. Hightower just got a piece of it, and Jaden Scott is in with nowhere to go. Tough break. When spinning wild. Elijah, hopefully that makes your funniest moments of 2019. I don't know though. Yeah, Dylan Young on board. And I want to give you one more. Christian Russell just missed this. Visor cam time, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. Good job missing that accident. So Mitchell Collins and Matt Tuck and Joey Hightower, the only 3 that came in. That's good strategy. So, Tyler Markle, Jaden Scott, they are done for the day. And that officially means spot number 11 of the playoffs goes to Justin Zeidel. He is officially in. Second consecutive year he could be battling for a title in the postseason. If there was a postseason last year, Justin Zeidel would be in the postseason battle. We'll accelerate through. And someone's got a problem. It's Christian Vargas. Ah, 6 points below the cutoff. He's been done. He did so well in the opening half of the regular season, but he's just lost it. So Christian Vargas will most likely not make the playoffs. I think he's got either a tire down or a problem under that hood. So Steve Morgan will be on the inside line, a lap down in 40th. He could determine the outcome of this race. But we'll just have to see what happens. But Benny Watson, he's got the lead. Gatlin Downey is in second. Matthew Logan third. Nathan Stapleton fourth. Jordan Lopez fifth. Matthew Brown sixth. Colin Denton seventh. Luke Rainey eighth. Marty Johnson ninth. Zachary Fitzwater is 10th. Justin Zeidel just got in the playoffs. He's 11th. Joe Arvin Alonso 12th. Ethan Hoffman 13th. CJ Williams 14th. Casey Niacco 15th, Brian Ferris 16th, Delia Pez 17th, Alex Lander 18th, Eric Monaco 19th, Justin Knight is 20th. So Watson will pace the field back to the restart, back to green at Daytona. And not a good restart for Jordan Lopez. Going to commit to the high side already. Good restart for Matthew Brown. Stapleton saw that coming. He's going with him. But Gatlin Downey's looking for the race lead on Benny Watson. What a restart by the top two. And by that, the top two in this pack. That caution, by the way, hopefully helped some of the back markers. But now, Alex Lander or Delia Pez may have a problem with their car. They didn't get up to speed, and now we got two different packs again. This has pretty much been the story all day. We've had two packs. Some drivers playing it safe, other drivers are being aggressive. Or maybe trying to save fuel. Colin Denton back out front at Daytona. Marty Johnson pushing him. Would love to get that second win this season. Johnson and Fitzwater, though, racing, trying to win their way in. Johnson most likely in that must-win situation. Zeidel's already in, but he would love to win, though, at Daytona. He's 3 wide inside. That's for third on track. Zeidel looking inside. Oh, Johnson trying to block. That was close, but now Johnson going to get left out to dry here. And the one car is trying to get a run inside. Wow, he just made that stick easily on Colin Denton. Big slingshot engaging there. And now you got Joe Arvin Alonso in second. Ethan Hoffman currently runs third. Alonso and Zeidel, those two were battling for the win at Daytona back in June. Zeidel, he led the most laps, had a dominant car. Unfortunately, could not find victory lane. Alonso found it instead. Now, Williams in that must-win situation up to second. Logan's in third. Right now, I think Denton would have a playoff spot, which could eliminate Nathan Stapleton or anyone else. But look at the slingshot here. CJ Williams out front. That's something I didn't think I'd say all season long, but he's taking the lead at Daytona. Starting to see that second pack come up to life for that first pack. Now they're wanting to go to work. Lopez trying to side draft with Zeidel. Opens the door for Monaco to go to the inside for second position. When we come to the line, there will be 2 to go in stage 2. Here comes the points leader, Christian Russell in the 37. Will love to get the regular season champion. Came in 12 points ahead of Steve Morgan, and right now he's got it. He's got a target, though. Nathan Stapleton looking to that inside, trying to take second spot away. He'll take that from Russell, and now Lander moves his way up to third. We had 30 cars in the pack before the first accident. Now I think we've got about... Could be tight. About 34 drivers. Vargas is out with a suspension issue. So a tough break for him. He will not make the playoffs this season. Coming to the final lap in Stage 2. And now Benny Watson takes a look at second spot on Alex Lander. Who I have a short-term memory right now today, but I'm pretty sure Watson won Stage 1, so I would love to get Stage 2. But the Hendrick teammates are going to work together. John Andrews and Isaac Nichols. Two drivers most likely in must-win situations. Here comes Josh Patterson in a near four-wide deal. Andrews thought better about it. Can Watson draft up to Williams one more time and get the second playoff point of the race? He can't, so C.J. Williams will pick that up. And now, we're halfway home at Daytona. But keep in mind, these drivers will have to stop sometime in the race. A caution would help them out big time. Here comes Patterson and Andrews working together. That's for second on track. Watson left out to dry. Of the drivers that did come in, Matt Tuck and Mitchell Collins are on the inside, and they are in this pack. We'll show you where they are. There they are. They were at the line last time in 22nd and 25th. John Andrews with a run on Josh Patterson for second spot. Here comes Keyshawn Richardson and Ethan Hoffman. Richardson in the middle now opens the door for Ethan Hoffman, but right now C.J. Williams is pulling away. And right now, he would be in the playoffs inside that top 30. Richardson's in a must-win situation. I think he could make the top 30. I'm not too sure. Didn't do the calculations on that, though. Trey Wright in the 34 inside with help from Dylan Young in the 3. Remember, Trey Wright came in 17th, 5 below. No, not the store. Now the top 4, single file. Cody Smart with the run. He's in 5th position. The 4 drivers are going to put the block on the 97. Can Ethan Hoffman get a run on C.J. Williams? No, it's going to be Wright and Young working together. Entering turn 1. And they just left Ethan Hoffman out to dry. Tough break for him. Working their way down the backstretch. Trey Wright still playing it safe for right now. You still got Dylan Young in 3rd. Here comes the 77 and the 20 who came in. Matt Tuck, Mitchell Collins who topped off. I think if we stay green, those two could be battling for the win. I'm not too sure, though. I think they would have to make one more stop, though. Top 3 cars pulling away. Dylan Young's in 3rd. Got a 2-car length lead to 4th place car, which is Mitchell Collins. Remember, Collins already in. He's got enough points above the cutoff to be into the round of 16. Take you on board with him. Good slingshot here. Going to try and get by Dylan Young for 3rd. He's got Carter Friesen behind him. Trying to work with trying to have the 47 work with him. Five cars working together. Oh, Ferris looks inside on Young. And now Collins looks for 2nd. He's got one fast car right now. Does not have Tuck behind him to work with him. But Collins has no help, though, in turns 1 and 2. But let's see if you can get a good draft off of C.J. Williams. There is lap traffic ahead, though. That's Joey Hightower in the 11. I'd probably come in here if I were you, trying to avoid that lap traffic. Carter Friesen, he's going to take it 3 wide inside for the 2nd spot. He'll have Brian Ferris behind him. Now how will the leaders deal with the lap traffic? We'll have to see what happens. Hightower slows down the 43, but it'll cross over to the inside. It'll keep the lead. High side's going to get slowed down. Same with the middle. Ferris has improved his second position, and he's going to look for the lead here. They don't have the draft whatsoever. Johnny Garner in third does. Now the pack swallows up Joey Hightower. And this is going to be a split-up pack, I think, or a scattered pack in general. Williams puts another crossover, this time for the lead on Ferris. No one goes with the 88, and here comes Johnny Garner in the 2. A man who's won at Daytona before. And now he's going to look inside on C.J. Williams. This would be for the lead. And Patterson will go with the 2. Williams, though, leads to the line with 14 laps to go. The pack more scattered. Now Josh Patterson inside, trying to play the role of spoiler. Remember, he's a part-time driver this season. Off of turn 2, Nathan Stapleton, Colin Denton up in the pack as well. Going to be 3 wide. Stapleton for the lead. I think he's doing it here. Yes, he is. Nathan goes out to the point. Denton in the 8. He's looking for second position on Patterson. Takes it away and goes for the race lead. Coming to 13 laps to go. But I don't think these drivers can go the full distance on fuel. I will be very impressed, though, if they do. Ryan Ferris inside for the lead. No help coming from Colin Denton in turns 1 and 2. Luke Rainey in the money line Ford pushing Brian Ferris to the point. He's been up front many times, but just hasn't been able to show the results. He's in that must-win situation, too. Sorry, Brian. I know I'd say you were in the playoffs, but I lied all about that. Just forget about it. Luke Rainey is out front now with affiliated teammate Justin Knight up to second position. Knight, who won at Atlanta. Downey's up in this battle as well, who won at Michigan not too long ago. They're 3 by 3 by 3 for the race lead, entering turn 1. Gatlin goes to the point. Eric Monaco has made his way up to second position, and now Matthew Logan is up to third. Give you the onboard from the 31 as he drafts with a 00. He may take it 3 wide for the race lead. He's up to the quarter panel of Eric Monaco. Sergio Arvin Alonso pushes the 31, trying to go to the lead. And Logan will take it away. The racing is so much different compared to what we saw back in June in the Daytona 500. Night racing versus day racing. And a lot more pack racing as well. 3 by 3 by 3 for the race lead. No one giving up an inch with the speeds faster as well. 11 to go in Daytona. 2 drivers in the pack as well have decided to play it safe. Christian Russell, Casey Nanico, maybe trying to save fuel or maybe hoping for a caution to come out. But keep in mind, when you are in the draft, you do save more fuel than drivers who are not in the draft. So that could be a big factor at the end of the race. If you drafted more, you could be ending up in victory lane. Matt Tuck, Jordan Lopez, the top 2. Ethan Hoffman running third. Here comes Isaac Nichols in the 9. Inside, Hoffman tries to block. 10 laps to go. 33 cars now under a blanket, trying to battle for the win. The 14th place car within about a half second of the leader. This could be a great finish once again at Daytona. Matthew Brown looks inside, but here comes Fitzy. Don't look now. In the must-win situation, and he's going to get help from Justin Zidell, who's already in. They come to the line. There will be 9 laps to go. Will these drivers have enough gas to make it to the end? Tuck puts the block. He's got the lead now, but here comes Diego Yepes. 9 to go. The 41 will love to be in the playoffs once again. Tuck tries to block, but he can't. He went all the way from high to low And Diego Yepez will take the lead away in the 41. And now the Canadian Carter Friesen, who almost won the Coke 600 last month, I think it was, looking for the lead with 9 to go. He's got it, and Benny Watson pushes him. Two drivers that would love to win to be the playoffs. Oh, Justin Knight gets turned with Dylan Young and Brian Ferris. Oh, this is going to be an amazing finish now. They're all going to make it to the end. I think we're going to see pit stops. The second caution is out in Daytona. That changes everything. And now we can all catch our breaths. Carter Friesen is going to be the race leader. Looks like it was just Dylan Young, Justin Knight, and Brian Ferris. Dylan Young, another late race accident that could prevent him from winning the race and maybe even making the playoffs. Not as severe as the first accident, but yes, we will see. I think we'll see these drivers filling up. It's going to be the money stop here. I don't think these drivers will have enough, or will they? Some drivers could save a lot of fuel here and go for the win. I think Tuck and Collins with this caution should be good to go for the rest of the race. The other drivers, I think, will have to come in. Let's see what happens. I think that they are going to stay out. I think they're all going to stay out. These drivers all think they have enough to go 40 straight laps on one tank of gas. That is going to be big. Show you the replay on what brought out the second caution in the Coke Zero 400. Looks like Justin Knight was trying to look to the inside on Gatlin Downey. Ooh, he gets into the 27, and Ferris gets into the 21. That's going to get them way loose, and around goes the 21. Makes a nice save after rear-ending the wall. Young, though, does the 360. That easily triggers the caution flag to come out. Give you a shot here in real time. We'll go 2 onboards for you. First one, Justin Knight, then we'll go Dylan Young. Nice save by him. Same with Ferris. And now we take you through the 3. So let's fast forward and get ready for the restart. Did anyone retire, though, during the green flag stint? No one. This will be, keep in mind, a single file restart because we are less than 10 laps to go in the race. We'll have 4 to go when we get back to the restart. So let's reset the field for you right now. And what's going to be an amazing finish. I think that's what's going to happen. Carter Friesen, he will restart as the leader. Benny Watson is going to be in second. Diego Yepez will be third. Matt Tuck fourth. Jesse Turner fifth. Jordan Lopez sixth. Justin Zeidel 7th, John Andrews 8th, Johnny Garner 9th, Zachary Fitzwater is 10th, Mitchell Collins 11th, Josh Patterson 12th, Matthew Brown 13th, Julio Caesar 14th, Trey Wright 15th, Isaac Nichols 16th, Keyshawn Richardson 17th, CJ Williams 18th, Ethan Hoffman 19th, Colin Denton 20th, Marty Johnson 21st, Alex Lander 22nd, Derek Hamill 23rd, Joe Arvin Alonso 24th, Nathan Stapleton 25th, Cody Smart 26th, Matthew Logan 27th, Luke Rainey 28th, Eric Monaco 29th, Gatlin Downey is 30th, Brian Ferris 31st, Justin Knight 32nd, Christian Russell 33rd, Casey Nanico 34th, Dylan Young 35th, Adam Garcia 36th, Edwin Mendez 37th. Who's going to win it and who's going to make up the final spots in the playoffs? We are about to find out. Carter Friesen will lead the green. 10 miles remain in Daytona. It's going to be a good one. Benny Watson inside, trying to keep second spot. Yepez working the high side, not working out just yet. Watson trying to get a run on Friesen for the lead, but Friesen has the block. Keep in mind, a yellow will end the race if we do see that. Watson has a run inside for the lead. The drivers 2 by 2, entering turn number 3. Watson inside on Friesen. He's got the lead, and he's got help from good friend Matt Tuck. Out of 4, Watson goes high. Tuck with the draft. 3 laps remain in Daytona. 5 spots are up for grabs. And pretty much anyone right now could take those 5 spots. You could be in one moment, and then you could be out. Here's a run. Jordan Lopez trying to take the lead, and we could see 4 wide racing off of turn 2. And it's tight. Watson and Friesen are touching, beating and banging down the backstretch. Oh my goodness, they kept it going. Johnny Garner inside 3 wide for the lead into turn number 3. Can the 2 car do it? He's got the most wins in the NOFSRL all time. Trying to get, I think this would be win number 13 if he did do it, but he's got to deal with Mitchell Collins coming to 2 laps to go, and Josh Patterson's in the battle as well. They are 3 wide for the race lead, entering turn 1. Patterson has it, and now here comes Season 2 winner of this race, Julio Caesar. And look who's up there as well, Colin Denton, trying to make the top 30. I think he would get in with that position he's got right now. Down the backstretch. Caesar inside for the race lead. Here comes the 8 of Denton. He's up to 3rd. Caesar and Denton, 2 veterans of the sport, coming off of turn 4. We will see the white flag in the Coke Zero Sugar 400. 1 lap to go. Denton can't get the run, but Hoffman's going to take it 3 wide inside. And Steve Morgan's up in the pack as well. But remember, he is not battling for the win. So Ethan Hoffman has the lead. Second spot still goes to Colin Denton. Now it belongs to Keyshawn Richardson. So Steve Morgan is helping out that 81 car big time, trying to play a spoiler. Down the backstretch for the final time in Daytona. Richardson trying to get the help from Joe Arvin Alonso, but Hoffman's going to get stuck on the outside. This could help out Keyshawn Richardson. He's got the run. The 40 car versus the 81. They're going to be side by side coming off of turn 4. Richardson has the lead at Daytona. Here they come to the checkered flag. Keyshawn Richardson, the last lap pass. Will he be in the playoffs? We're about to find out. He wins the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Richardson was in a must-win situation, and if he's in the top 30, he will be in the next round, in the round of 16. What a race we had. That was a great finish. 11 100ths of a second, the margin of victory. But it's going to be close for Keyshawn Richardson. Will he ever made top 16 or not? Now who do I think gets into the next round? Zidell, we know he's in. Matthew Logan, I think, gets in. Jordan Lopez could be out. Dylan Young could be out as well. I don't see him up in that top 28. Carter Friesen, I think, gets in. Nathan Stapleton, I'm pretty sure he'll make it in the next round. Trey Wright will be out. Vargas, we know, is out. Caesar could be in or out. I don't know about that. But we're about to find out. We're about to give you the moment of truth. So Richardson wins it. There were some drivers that did not make it on fuel, by the way, and luckily we're just in front of the leaders before the checkered flag came out. Well, we're about to find out who's in and who's out. This is the last stream, by the way, of the night. I gotta be careful of doing that before my roommates yell at me. Either that or before I get a notice from like UP or my TA saying I'm being too loud. Who saw Keyshawn Richardson win this race, by the way? Does he make it, though, in the top 30? We're not too sure about that. I think he does. He does! Gained 10 spots in... Oh my goodness! Jaden Scott is out. That is crazy. Jaden Scott, with that wreck, is out of the playoffs. That's the craziest thing I've seen with this new top 30 rule. Christian Russell is the regular season champion. Richardson is in. Denton is in. But Jaden Scott is out. That is insane. So now let's see here. Morgan Brown, Rainey 3rd, Alonzo Nanico 4-5, Downey 6, Knight 7, Denton 8, Richardson 9, 10th Christian Russell, 11th is going to be Mitchell Collins, 12th Matthew Logan, 13th Justin Zeidel, 14th Carter Friesen, 15th Nathan Stapleton makes it in, Jordan Lopez gets spot number 16 in the playoffs, and he won it by a lot. Julio Caesar does not make it in. Lost out by 11 points. About 11, or I think I did my math wrong, I don't know. 298, 287, yeah, 11 points. Young does not make it in. Trey Wright, Jesse Turner, Christian Vargas. Wow. I still can't believe Jaden Scott did not make it in the next round. That's crazy. Lost out by 12 points. That wreck definitely did cost him big time. But Keyshawn Richardson with a walk-off in the regular season to make it in the playoffs. That's got to be the upset of the year right there. Daytona does bring some exciting finishes and upsets. I believe as well that finish is the closest finish we've had all season long. Let's take a look. Yep, 1/100th of a second. Closest finish we've had all season. So, I will update the playoff points in the Discord. I have to update them still. And then we'll get the official seedings there. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Been a fun stream, guys. Glad we got 2 races in. Playoffs start next week. The playoff schedule, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. I'll look into right now. Round 1 of the playoffs is Watkins Glen, Michigan, and Indianapolis. That should be fun. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you all for tuning in today. Take care.